possibly you could look back. Maybe it was about a year or two ago. Maybe a year ago. Twitch and I started the whole broadcasting journey with Alpha. Very first races I ever broadcast for were for Alpha Racing League. So good to be back. I'll be here every Sunday night, and yeah, we'll follow the season. That's what they do. They follow NASCAR.
They do all the races?
They do all the races, the whole season, the whole kit and caboodle. So, and let's join them. $156 laps here at the Valley of the Sun.
All right, be smart out here. Going green. Be ready here. Green's out. Let's go.
And special treat for y'all out there tonight. Let me see if I can do this right. We will be running with some in-cars. So as our broadcast is loading in, you can see they've already taken the green flag. We're riding along with Spence to Prince in the William Byron Hertzmobile. And it really hurts to not be a William Byron fan these days. All right, so
Green.
yeah, and one of the fan favorites. Hi, my name is Niner Dan. I'm a fan. Scooter Man out front in the 19 Toyota. Man, Scooter, back in the day when I broadcast for these guys, Scooter was always one of the guys to beat every week. So seeing
With these drivers, Dan.
yeah. So we're gonna roll through the field here. You got Scooter Man, and I really want to say Scooter Man's probably going to be your man to beat tonight, but one of your favorites, and one of mine, the Maverick 90, old Mavy. He's got a little cannon under him tonight. I may or may not have tweaked some things underneath the hood for him a little while ago, and maybe put some nitrous in the back of the old number 88 Chevrolet. Running third, their teammate Spencer Prince in that 24 car. J-Cab 365 in the 95 Toyota. You got Steph is Love Easy. Stepsis Loves Easy. Oh gosh, we got our OnlyFans driver out here in the 73 car. Oh, Goose. Yes, Goose. Freaking awesome. Yes, love me some Goose. White Owl, Illuminated league owner right here in the 11 car. Dog Pound in the 12 car. Maple Leaf in the number 2. Cousin Vinny. Hell yeah, everybody needs a Cousin Vinny in the 96 car. Rick 69er. That's my pick to win right there. No, not really. He's my pick to win all the time, but he's my pick to win. But not really. Mike Dandy Man. You got Train Man, love the train. Duncan, 09 Outlaw, I've raced with him before. 99 nines.
99s.
And back to old Scooter Man, who is just pulling away from the Mav. So Maverick, who's lost the spot to his teammate there, Spence the Prince.
What's the ideal line?
So that's kind of what I was looking at. right here, not what the 4-car just did. That's not the ideal line, but he might make it work. Okay. There's a lot of different lines of Phoenix.
Changes with tire wear.
Yeah, and stages. So here in this stage, you don't really have to. Let's go ahead and split screen it here so people can see. We're going to ride along with Spence to Prince as we're split screened with him here. So in Spence's thing here, we have how many laps to go? Let's see. 28 laps to go. So they will have to make one pit stop, I believe. But tire wear is very, very much a key here. And that being said, stage 2, you will probably blow a tire if you don't pit twice.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Unless
stages that aren't,
you do one of my favorite things to do, and I learned this from this old Packer dude I used to know.
Cautions out.
Stay above the yellow line as much as you can. It wears your tires less here.
Because it was at the
So you'll
line.
notice when they go off, and it looks like the caution is out.
You got it, Duncan.
pit stops.
Yeah. Is it? They're going slow. Yeah. All right. So right here, you see here, they would normally dive down
Speed
to the
is
left,
65.
like they're doing here,
Yeah.
and cut the track. That wears your tires a lot, especially when you get down here below this dark line. Anything left of that dark line is really going to wear your tires a lot more. So you'll see people diving down there below that. That's actually the fastest way around. You'll see people run the corners high. Like I love to run 1 and 2 high, and 3 and 4 I like to cut down on top of the Geico sign until my car can't handle it. Because the Geico sign's paint, and so when you get those tires down there and they start to get loose,
Slidey up.
yeah, it's like you're walking out to your car at 3 a.m. on a nice 32-degree day after it's been raining the day before.
Raced F1 a lot, had a couple of patches of paint off the track.
Yeah, one of those kinds of things.
Basically like spraying.
Absolutely.
Should be able to make it till the end right here.
All right, so we're riding along the whiteout here in the 4-car. Shame the 4-car did not win that NASCAR race today, man. I was looking forward to Harvick getting 10 wins before he retired, and that's really his last shot unless he makes it to the championship. And
If it's
because
just me and you,
the way NASCAR is, the last
No, I mean it's fine, but I mean.
I don't know, since they started this whole chase format, the winner of the championship race is the champion. Nobody's ever won the race and not won the championship. So if Harvick's going for the championship in his final race of his career, he could possibly win at Phoenix again. But I just don't see that happening. I mean, how many people won the championship the year they walked away after announcing they were walking away?
That would be a pretty cool send-off.
Yeah, it would be. I don't think there's any NASCAR driver that's done it. To me, the coolest one was Jeff Gordon won 3 races before his final race. Like that was pretty badass. And he won it at Martinsville. I was there. It's awesome. All right, so we're about to get a restart here. They're starting to double up.
Still there.
God, this is a big field as we got Scooter Man
We are going green this time.
out front and Spence to Prince running second.
Across the line.
Geico restart zone is painted on the inside of the track. And there it is, Geico restart zone, and they are green. Spence getting a great jump on the outside. Scooter Man diving it low, taking that preferred, unpreferred line. And they have side by side drove away from the field. But Spence with the crossover coming under Scooter Man, looking for that lead.
Make it stick.
Give the lead to Spence to Prince in that 24 car. Doing things that 24 car seems to do at Phoenix.
Stay low.
Ooh, Scooter holding tough out. See, I love this outside line right here where he's at. You can get really good power down this straightaway. Right here if you don't hit the wall. Ooh, if he hadn't hit the wall, he would have had a slingshot.
Slingshot.
Yep, down the backstretch. So Spence going to clear him right here. Put Spence to Prince out front. Scooter Man running second.
You're all clear up top.
And now back to 4th, but is he? No, he's moving up to the that 4 car. 4 car's gonna get a shotgun down this backstretch. Yep, there it is. He's gonna be able to pull up on those two. This 4 car is stout, man. Wow.
Who's the 4 car again?
White Owl.
White Owl.
Hey, love me some White Owls.
I do too. I like brown owls too. And spotted owls.
Not the White Owl I was referring to, but yeah,
I know, but
White
this is a
Owls.
family show. This is a family show.
Tobacco is family friendly.
What's tobacco and an owl have to do with each other?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I've never smoked pot a day in my life.
I'm saying anything about pie.
Oh,
I was talking about
sorry.
White Owls, my man.
alright,
There's
so
tobacco in those, you know.
just running through some of the field here. Train Man, you know, nice to see him. Ooh, the 6 car getting a little squirrely. I don't see, like, they're just spaced, man. They're just spaced out. This looks like a good group of guys right here.
Yeah.
I do not like the naked 22. Me and Duncan gonna have to talk. So,
Alrighty now.
let's see here. We have
Guys, easy dude.
Clear high, clear high. Half down, half to go. This time by.
18 laps remaining in stage number 1. And Scooter Man back all over the back of Spencer Prince. And you are watching the Alpha Racing League here live at Michigan. Woo. Lord, it's been a long 24 hours. At Phoenix. ISM Raceway. I don't know what whatever they call it, that's what it is. It's had many different names recently. And, you know, within the last, I'd say 5 years, they reconfigured the track. This used to be the start-finish line right here on the flat
Really?
backstretch, what they call the backstretch now, and where the dog leg is, used to be the backstretch.
How much did that change the racing at the track?
Kevin Harvick ain't won a damn thing since they
Really?
since they flipped the stats, because this used to be the back area. This used to be going into turns 3 and 4, which is now 1 and 2, and the start-finish line used to be right there.
Oh.
Yep, they got rid of all the main grandstands there, put camping in,
So is it a longer track?
flipped the
now,
track.
or
Same exact track.
What?
Yep. And they took the grass out and put all this asphalt down here so people could cut the dog leg.
Oh yeah.
They made Phoenix a heck of a lot more fun than what it was.
I watched a little bit of it on TV earlier, and I saw like them diving down that line.
It's
all
crazy.
over. I was like,
It's
wow.
crazy. The first time I seen somebody do that, I was like, what the hell are they doing? Let's see, they're ticing it up here. There's Maverick seems to be on a desert dive through the field as he's falling from 2nd back to 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Maybe he'll make up for it with the strategy calls.
Possibly he could be on that tire strategy at the moment.
Just taking that outside line more.
Yeah, I think he could be. I mean, he's not staying above the yellow line, but he's staying close enough that he could be not wearing the right side tires as much.
Grey Goose chasing down that 4 car.
Oh.
Alright, let's see who we got out in front. Still Spencer Prince, the screw man all over the back of him. And these two guys have just driven away from the field. Well, football field length between them at least. And here comes 3 and 4 into view. Alright. See if they can get out of the way of this 96 coming up out of the pits. And wide out into the pits. Interesting to see if Scooter Man decides to make a move here, if he's just gonna chill behind. We'll Spencer Prince here and save some tires, get some drafts, and just pull away with them. A little Chevy on Toyota action here for you guys.
You got room. You're clear.
No, don't back
Oh,
up.
looking to make a move on the outside.
Got one down low now.
And can't quite get it to stick yet.
Hold your line. Got one outside. Clear all around.
Seems to be just a two-man race for stage 1 at the moment. Little Scooter and Spence.
Have to go no more cautions.
We got Maverick back here. Looks to be all by himself. No cars to help behind, no cars to help in front. Man's just out for a nice Sunday drive. Where's this 95 at? See if we can update on the lap count here for you guys.
So, lap count here. Seeing to go across the line. And 2 laps to go in stage 1.
I got involved in a wreck.
Alright, Mr. French getting 1 lap to go here in stage number 1. As we are live here with the Alpha Racing League, live in Phoenix.
Oh, I just blew on the tire.
Stage 1 winner, Spencer Prince. Let's see, second was Scooter, third was J-Cab. Fourth was Grey Goose. Fifth was Train. Yeah, these guys are heading to the pits and gonna do it again. Seventh was, wait, sixth was 9, is that 99?
Yeah.
Seventh, I can't see.
Mikey Dan. Steps to eighth. Maple Leaf ninth.
Maverick didn't make it to the end?
I guess so.
Maverick restarting last right here.
Whatever happened to old Maverick? Saw him just driving by himself. So.
Yeah, I know, but here we go. Spin Scott out with the green flag. Scooter Man might be back in traffic in that 19 car. Spins with Gary closing in on the second position.
Right.
Oh, Gray. Sorry.
Yeah, dyslexia.
Yeah. But Spence to Prince seems to be putting on a clinic today. If you want to know the way to run Phoenix, follow me. As he is starting to slowly pull away from Gray. Now, this is the stage I was telling you tire wear is going to become an issue.
That was my bad.
9 times out of 10.
I caused that. That's my bad.
So it's going to come down to who can manage their tires the best here.
Unless you get a caution.
Alright.
Which I believe we just got.
Before all.
Everybody's slowing up a bit.
Go through the field. I'm not sure who back.
Is damage on?
Yeah.
I got railed, and I have no damage.
It should be on.
Bring up the rear of the field is Maverick in the 88 and Zesh. Two of them back.
Yeah, go around on the outside. Everyone move to the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit.
Looks like Rick and Scooter Man bringing up the tail end of the field.
2 laps down.
Man had a great stage one, but I'll start.
Basically, if the people on the yeah, you can take the white back.
So we
If damage wasn't on,
There's a pit road open.
Scooter lost 6th position.
scoot back up. Oh wait, no, I don't need him. I got him on the
Yeah,
split
pits
screen.
are
I can see him on mine. So
The person who caused the caution goes to back of field.
I got wrecked.
So if that was Duncan, or
Oh,
something.
a couple cars staying out.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
who
no,
was-
no. We kept going and then another wreck happened. But I caused
so
the
Spence to
first
Prince
one.
leading down pit
Who
road.
wrecked?
We
Well, I
never
wrecked.
stopped.
I wasn't part of the. I wasn't the reason for the
12
caution.
car.
I just need to know
Dog
who
pound staying
wrecked,
out.
who spun out, who stopped on the track. It's not that hard.
There was like 3 of us. Rick, me, and I think one more.
Maverick, Rick, and Scooter spun, correct?
No, Jake, I do not find that to
Who
be a
was
smart
the
move.
cause of y'all 3 spinning?
I saw Duncan spin, and then it
Yeah.
caused a pile up
Yeah.
after that.
Okay,
I don't know.
so then Duncan would start at the tail end of the field.
You know my philosophy though.
You get a caution pit.
Yeah. If you want to be safe in life, use a rubber.
I thought you was talking about the second
Well,
wreck that
apparently not
happened
everybody shares that sentiment.
in front of me.
Mm-mm.
That guy that was 2 laps down is only going to be when we come back. Oh, okay.
Fits.
He took the wave around.
He is, and he's coming out from the gaggle of Toyotas.
Team help here.
Until-
Maybe.
under the caution.
All
After the
right,
caution,
here
you
comes the
can-
restart with Spence to Prince out in front.
I'm gonna do 60 Goose. That way they can all catch up. That way we can go green this lap.
What I'm thinking is the other two cars that stayed out were wave around cars trying to get their laps back.
Y'all come on, get caught up.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but you know, being up here in this broadcast booth, it's hard to tell. Sometimes you just have to make up your own story and hope it sticks.
Well, that's the story we're sticking with. So.
Well, the story I'm sticking with is that 24 car gets a jump air on the
We're good,
restart
we're
period,
good.
is back out front,
3, 2, 1.
dives
go.
it low. Oh, hard up into the wall. Was that the 41? What car was that? The Haas car. I think it was 6.
Train man.
Oh, there it is. Yep, Train Man.
Good run on the 22 here, though. Yeah.
It's Train Man looking to rebound after that hard hit into the wall there, going into lap 2 of this restart. Okay, then maybe it looks like there may be a little bit of light lag going on as well.
Come on, Duncan. Be
He's
easy,
got a
dude.
snap there. But
It looked like you slammed on the brakes real bad.
When you're around cars, Duncan, just try to back up the corners just a little bit more than what you normally do.
Sorry, did I bother you? No.
I'm just glad we held it.
All right,
Didn't
so
know what you were doing.
see, most of these cars trying to tough it up, staying above that yellow line where they're wearing less tire. I'm not quite sure where that caution fell in reference to where they need to be in laps. I believe they can get 24 laps. I feel.
so when they go across the line, I'm actually going to
Hold on, Grandpa Niner needs this bifocal so you can see this. Alright, here. Suspense getting a good lead on that 14 car.
All the fucking cars blew by. Alright, now it's starting driving.
You just gotta remember that like everyone brakes at different timings, so you gotta adjust your braking
Alright.
of what they're doing. So if they're braking at the third cone going into the corner, then you should brake a little before that.
I gave everyone a straightaway, so that way. when
Looks
I
like
come
Grey
out,
Goose
they'll just move out of the way.
slowly starting to reel him in.
It's not how that works, but
And Whiteout, who started up there towards the front of this one, fading back just a little bit. Illuminated having a decent run tonight. Dog Pound. Maple Guy.
Vinny. Work its way back into the top 10. Oh, big wreck.
And there is a wreck going on in the back.
Oh,
This Train Man upside down, around and around the backside. That Haas car has been through it tonight. Caution's going to be out here. Oh, and the 96 car gets hossed.
Me too.
Haas car's taking a beating.
He's taking and giving, and poor fella. So I believe they are racing back to the line.
yeah, if you're taking that apron around, you gotta watch your surroundings. Yeah, definitely got to be careful right there.
They do not respect the lawn. Just kidding.
Pits will be
Oh, yeah.
faster.
I'd have to read the rules.
My bad.
Every league's different.
I didn't even fucking see
You
it.
do a lot of these leagues, so.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I know all these Cardinals are next week. The numbers and names there, everybody.
God, I can't see you. And I went to go
That's
down
so much
below
stupid
the
names.
yellow.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. It's a sickening disease I have. Being able to name everybody's card number in every league that I'm associated with.
Brain years.
I know all the 48s. But there's only one that I like.
Yourself.
That's myself. I say that because I do not believe there's 48 in this race right now.
I haven't seen one.
Yeah,
I've seen 88. Like old Jarrett. What Maverick?
Yes. But Maverick doesn't run my favorite paint scheme in the 88. That would be the Hot Nuts car.
Nuts car, yes. Do love the Nuts car. Do they have the UPS paint scheme?
No, the UPS paint scheme with the what? Jake.
The Ford one.
The Ford Quality Care 88?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that the Chevy is going to be driving around the Ford Quality Care car, okay? God damn, bro. You want to jump this way 2.5 decades?
Hey man, caught up in when I used to watch NASCAR as a kid.
And it was the number 88 Ford Quality Care car that did it for you?
Yo, Jarrett, baby.
Okay. Mine was the number 6 Ford Fusion? No, Ford Taurus. Yeah, the black and blue and white number 6 Viagra Taurus. That's the one that gave me my stiffy. Yep, Mark Martin.
Viagra did his job.
It sure did, man. It was hard to pass that guy. Alright, so the 95 car working on the outside, but look who has made his way back into the picture, and that is Bull Mabby.
First talking about that 88.
But who's in that 32?
Mikey D, man.
I like it. It's a good name right there, Dan. I like it. Mikey in that Dry Dean number 32. Ford Mustang all over the back of Spence, doing something we haven't seen anyone do all night tonight. He's getting underneath Spence to Prince for the lead, putting Mikey Dan Man Sr. out in front. Rewind.
Back to second.
And Spence back out front. And pulling away. I was trying to say something we haven't seen anyone do all night is pull out and pass on Spence to Prince, and well, we still haven't really seen it.
Yeah, Spence has a great car set up for himself tonight, apparently. You guys are trying an outside line on him, inside line on him, and he's got to answer for it all.
There's only one line I think they're going to be able to use to get past Spence, and it ain't going to be the outside or the inside.
It's gonna be
They're going to have to go through him.
I figured you'd say that.
If they need any help with learning how to run through somebody, just call Happy 29 Racing. He's pretty good at teaching people how to do that. But
No salt.
we are coming down here to let's see.
I'm sorry, JK.
Oh, I thought we were going to start finishing.
Yeah,
We're not. No, he's not.
you changed the
Again.
That 32 car is on rails, bro. I don't know what he did on his pit stop, but he sure did fix whatever was wrong with it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have 30 laps remaining in stage number 2.
So these 1, 2, 3 cars are starting to pull away from the back.
They are, but this is the stage. You need to save your. See that 32 car? Guarantee you that 32 car keeps running like that, he's going to pit before the other two do. He keeps going really deep on that that dog leg. And Spence doing it just like I was told. You don't keep it up by the wall, but you don't go. If you can, run that middle lane. It's the best place to be. Don't screw your tires, and pedal the gas. Sometimes you have to give up the stage 2 points to be able to get the win in the end. Yep.
Looking to get in.
Yeah, so these three have pulled away from the rest of the field, but the rest of the field still racing heavily back there. Train Man's trying to make a charge to the front. Choo-choo! Somebody needs to jump on the back of this because he's coming. Oh, and the 22 just lost it.
Yeah, straight into the wall.
Oh, just lost it. That's the kind of stuff that'll happen here when you really least expect it. It's that easy here. I'm telling you, the sand, the desert, blowing that sand across the asphalt, it's just like grids of sandpaper. It's a lot like Hotlanta, but without the banking.
They don't pay this track off.
They just paid it a couple years ago, but remember the sand that blows through the air. Yeah, it'll destroy it.
Tracks are meant to be built today.
Yeah, so it looks like Darlington, South Carolina. That track always is rough. Because it's so close to Myrtle Beach, so close to that beach area, it's a lot of sand from the coastline.
So we had a caution come out?
I don't believe we did.
That's what I was looking at.
I don't believe we did. That's what I've been sitting here trying to figure out too. Is the caution matter did not come out? And I don't believe so.
Still racing.
Easy now.
Sorry about your luck, but we're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Alright, so let's run through the field real quick. We got Spence out front, we got the Dragon car running second, we got the Peak Antifreeze car running third. It looks like we have 999 running fourth. With Jake Cab running fifth. Maverick running sixth. Scooterman running seventh. Sis's Love or whatever running ninth. The fur car of White Owl running eighth. Illuminated looks like he's running. What comes after the next one? 10th. Oh, the 22 car harding around. Not to be confused with the driver car. The driving car looks like he was pulling away from everybody, but he's not. He's still on the draft of old Spence to Prince.
Real low again.
He is, and I'm wanting to see here what we have. We have 21 laps to go. So at any point now, anybody can pit. They should be able to make it all the way to the end here on fuel and tires. And that 2 car was like, "Don't tell me twice." He jotted down pit road as soon as it became able to make it to the end.
So they don't do any game cautions. It's all bad.
Oh yeah, I believe so. I believe so.
It's like one of those definitely would have
Oh right. Yeah, no, absolutely. I have no doubts. Sometimes game cautions ruin lives. You know?
They make some people happy and they ruin others.
They make some people happy and they make some people think, well, man, if they had waited 30 seconds to throw it, I'd have been past the guy that was wrecking.
Like I did it the lap before, I could have waited next door.
I couldn't work out real on the side, man. Damn. Ford Mustang hooky wheel. Alright, this driving car looking good. 41 down pit road. Train Man. Duncan in the 22, pulling his teammate in the 2. They are, and one of them is your leader, Spencer Prince, and he just got pile driven by the Maverick. Maverick, did you remember, he's not playing Madden right now, he's playing racing?
Hit stick.
Yeah, leave the hit stick for Madden there, Maverick. He is. Here comes Spence, getting off on pit road. Oh. And that caution earlier seemed to have stopped. I don't know what in the hell is wrong with my speech tonight, but that caution earlier gave them the ability to make it to the finish on their tires in stage number 2. With that 1 second pit stop there. So now it gets down to strategy. Who took less fuel? Who took, right sides? Who taped their shit up and, switched their wedge and stuff to see if they can get some faster laps? And try to do something with the 24 car, because it really hurts when you have to drive behind the yellow car for the entire race and you can't get up and pass them. And that Hertz car is making it hurt for the rest of the field right now. And here goes Spence, putting the hurting on everybody else here today, as he currently running 6th, which means people haven't pitted. So we're going to figure out this lead.
Let's see if we can tell.
Ooh. Aw, you.
95, that's J-Cat.
So Scooter Man running 4th at the moment in the 19 car.
J-Cat.
Works for me. Now this will be the only broadcast we're doing here on the Hell Yes Let's Go Racing channel. We had a slight testicular problem with the Alpha Racing League YouTube channel. Ooh, Spence! Get the Spence! Get the Spence! Man, he almost got him some illumination out of Illuminated. I'm not sure. I think Illuminated was pitting. We saw it on the split screen. Man, you know what we need to do with this is, if you like what you're seeing here with the video editing stuff, cash out me. I mean, put it in the comments. Pretty cool. Or put it in the comments, hey, it sucks. But next thing I want to do is instant replay, because I want to be able to go back and show you what the hell I just saw. Actually, I think I can. Let's see here. We want to interact with this.
Going too fast.
Is this it?
Should be about it. Siggy made that move for like 5th.
Oh, and here he is doing it again, under 32. Oh, and he gets the 73.
Right in the back of him. Move him out of the way.
Yep, okay. He was racing hard for that win in stage number 2. Must have missed it.
I think it's right about here. I think he made that move for 5th and 60s.
Oh yeah, that's it, right there. So Illuminated, watch, this is the instant replay I wanted to show you. He comes down, he guts to the inside of Illuminated, gets around him. But here we are going back live. As we should be coming down to about maybe 7 laps to go. And he is running 2nd. The 32 car, that driving car out front. And he looks like he's starting to pull away a little bit from old Prince the Spence.
Mikey Dan. Must take a different pace strategy there.
It's all in the name.
It's all in the name.
It's all in the name. Niner Dan, Mikey Dan. I found my new favorite, 32.
You pick to win.
No, I'm not an idiot. My pick to win is still Scooter Man.
Go Scooter Man. Might have to give it to Spence with the way he's been running.
Ooh, that 32 car. He's cutting it low, but he is cutting it away from Spence to Prince. The only car tonight able to pull away from Spence is this 32 car of Mikey Dan.
We have 7 laps remaining.
And at 26 seconds, those 7 laps are going to fly by. And then I believe we will have. What do we do? We did probably about 40 laps remaining. And on this, sorry to break everyone's heart that doesn't know this already, like the old Santa Claus thing that some people don't know. Let me tell you, this is not real. This is a video game. This track, to me, has the most awkward stages, transitions of the track. Stages 1 and 3 are the same. The track acts the same, stages 1 and 3. It's stage 2 that you absolutely hate at Phoenix. It's always stage 2 that it's like the track goes through this transition where it drains your fuel and it wears your tires. Always in stage 2. But stage 3, you're going to see a lot of what you saw in stage 1. Here we go. We have 4 laps remaining here. Well, they're coming around to get 3 laps remaining now. As the 41 of Train Man all over the back of Spence. Not sure. I believe Train is a lap down, so I don't think he's going to really battle Spence all that hard. But these two have been racing together. Veterans here in the Alpha Racing League. As old Spency coming down, he's running second, but he's coming to get 2 to go. As Mikey Dan looking to get stage win number 2 here at Phoenix in the Fan Shield 250 at Phoenix Raceway. Boom, boom, boom. You want to throw it on 32 car? And 1 more lap to go. Mikey Dan coming down the back stretch, looking at the start-finish line. Here's about the time when I blow my tires. Boom, boom, boom. And Mikey getting the white flag. Last lap here. He's not going to press too hard on the 20 car. No reason to put him a lap down. He just wants to stay away from that 24 car. Out of turn 4, through the Garco restart zone and across the finish line, Mikey Dan, your stage 2 winner here at Phoenix. Spence the Prince coming in second.
Good stage win, Mikey.
Boom, boom, boom. With Grey Goose coming in third, 999er coming in fourth. J-Cab coming in 5th. Scroll, Spence. Scroll. I can't see who's 6th. And I'll give you the other rest of the top 10 whenever we get in the pits. As we now are entering the final stage. Let's get ready to rumble! So, 6th was, the Mav. 7th was Scooter Man. 8th was Stepsis. Easy. Rick 69er was 9th, and the Train Man battling the lap down, but he finished up in 10th. So here we are, as I do every race, going into stage 3. Oh, JD Ramon. Who is your pick to win?
I'm going to have to go with Spence the Prince. He's been having a great car all night. He's at the pace.
Yeah, Jake always takes the easy route, doesn't he? I'm just going to pick the fastest pony in the field.
I go with the smart route. I don't know these guys too well. If I went favorites, I'd have to go Maverick. So I haven't seen him run in top 3 much. So maybe he's got something for us in this last stage.
Well,
Here's your pick to win.
that was my pick in the first two stages.
Oh.
It's stage 3 now.
Alright, we should pick to win now, then.
Well, go to 24. Spence driving it hard in on the outside of Mikey Dan. Spence around the outside of Mikey Dan for the lead. Ooh, and he cuts it low, cuts it down.
Said you ain't getting that deep line this time.
I'm sorry. You were asking me a question. Oh, my pick to win?
Pick to win.
Oh, of course. Who else would it be? It's Mikey Dan.
Mikey Dan.
Us Dan's got to stick together. And he did not have the best stage 1. He did not have the best stage 2, but he's going to flex his big old Dan muscle right here in stage
He
3.
had a good stage 2. He won stage
Okay,
2.
he might have won stage 2, but still, I'm sorry, I'm still reliving the past. All right, I mean, he is keeping Spence honest right now. This hasn't happened very much tonight, where someone is able to stay right on the bumper of old Spence to Prince. And that 95 Toyota, it's staying right there with him as well.
J-Cab.
Oh, and Mikey drives it in deep. He almost gets Spence's bumper.
He's trying to make that move.
Oh, and Spence off the wall.
That might make the move for him here.
And Mikey gets underneath him. Is Mikey going to get the lead coming out of 3? Or is he coming out of 4? Is he going to get the lead? I believe he will put Mikey Day back out front. And Spence says, hold my burr.
Good run on the outside.
It is not a Sunday drive here for
It's off
Spence.
the wall.
He is aggressing the outside lane here way more than you want to. The way that Phoenix wears your tires. I mean, I guess if he wants to get the lead and go, he's got to get. Oh, and he gets hard into the side of the 32, and the 32 does not back down, does not lift. Man, I wish I had a fantasy team for this league right here. The 32 car would be my captain every week. That boy don't lift for nothing. I love it. That's a balls to the wall attitude. That's what we look for here.
We got battle for third going too.
There's a battles all over this track right now.
Yeah.
You've got, J-Cab, Maverick. Whew. See, the way they fan out on that front stretch, they can get 5 or 6 wide if they dive down low. And you can make a lot of good passes, quality passes right there at start-finish time when you dive low onto the apron. Oh, Spence up into the side of the 32 a little bit on that last lap there. I'm watching Spence's. I was looking to see a lap count, and I looked over and I just saw him getting in the side of the 32, but looks like he lifted, let the 32 get his spot back.
They are battling though.
They are. This is what we come here for, ladies and gentlemen. Right here.
He's looking to make
Spence on the inside. Oh, and 32 gets up to the wall, gets down into Spence just a little bit. I keep wanting to look for the lap time, but every time I do, I look up and there's better racing going on. Spence gets a good run down that backstretch to be able to get to the high side in 3 and 4, and then Mikey just dives it low in 1 and 2. And it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, as we have 51 circuits remaining here in the Valley of the Sun.
Spence makes the move. See if Mikey can make another counter move.
He does. I think if Mikey knows what's good, he would back off, cool his tires down, and recharge. His tires are probably a little warm right now. I mean, they were just battling really hard. It's a long stage. Like I said, 51 laps remaining, or 49 laps remaining now. You don't want to wear your tires out in the beginning, because these guys that are going pretty slow back here in the back, being more conservative, are going to fly by you at the end of a fuel run. That's the difference between running hard and saving your stuff, especially here at Phoenix. And don't think our tire debacle is going to be over after this week. Next week, make sure you tune in as these boys take on Hotlanta, where if your car comes off the jack, you better get 4 new rubbers if it gives you the option.
Duncan want three-way battle back here. Trying to make his way up the field. Maverick battling down. Maverick will stay back in the top 5. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mav is
Run fifth.
running hot in that 88 car.
Steps this into the wall. Sticking with these leaders a little bit.
Alright, 32 car got passed by the 4. So drop him back to 3rd. Mikey Dan moving in the wrong direction from where I wanted to go.
Got 4 999s. No, 6.
The 4 is White House, yes.
Making the move. Getting past Spencer Prince here.
And as I said, not even 45 seconds ago, in my mind, we had the two leader and second place, Mikey Dan.
White Out lapped or is he in the lead?
White Out was a lap car.
Oh.
Wow,
He's unlocked himself?
I guess. I didn't realize he was a lap car.
I did. He was running good in stage 1.
No. So he must have stopped and got tires. Well, like I was saying, some of these guys, they're going to have to stop sooner than others because there's some people that run harder. Like, I really do believe that Spence and Mikey ran too hard at the beginning of this stage, but they're going to have to pit. It could even come down to them having to make one more pit stop than everyone else. If you don't stretch your tires out exactly where you need them. I mean, the math is there. 21 laps, there was 50 something remaining, or a little under 60. If you're only getting 17 laps out of tires, I mean, that's going to make you have to make a third pit stop in this stage, and you're not going to want to have to do that. That puts you, a lot behind. Give me just 1 second, Jake. I got, we might be having a drive-by here in a week.
Somebody stopped that.
Quite possibly.
Hey.
Well, he was doing a broadcast with me tonight, apparently. The time change. Not the time change that happened today, but the time change, I guess, between my time and his.
Oh. Makes sense. He's what, 3 hours behind?
He seems like a California guy. Is that where he's from?
He lives in Seattle.
Seattle. Washington?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, he's from Indiana, I think.
Oh, that I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, he lives in Seattle.
Well, look at that. See, we're talking about you right here, live on air. Giving you a live background story here. All right, so that 32 car, Mikey Dan, is steadily. I can't say if he's reeling them in or if he's.
Keeping him close.
He's staying within. I mean, one mistake of having to leave, but I don't think he can just reel in Spence like he was able to earlier. I think he took the, what did Benny Parsons used to say? He took the goodie off the good years a little early in this run. So Spence the Prince still out there. We're going to be looking for them to pit here very soon, though. Mikey Dan on pit road. Let's see how long it takes Spence the Prince to pit. I mean, he's going to have to if you look at that right rear tire. He's going to have to pit here maybe this lap, if not the next. Is we have 36 laps remaining here. And here comes Spence the Prince down pit road. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be close. I don't know if your guy, well, we're going to find out here as soon as he gets to his pit stop. If he got a 15-second pit stop or a 30-second pit stop. He was coming in there hot, like, you know, like the sun was beating down on the desert track. 27 laps remaining, 36 laps remaining, 27 laps is the fuel count. Yeah, he wasn't speeding. Wow, I can't believe he slowed down fast enough. That's craziness. All right, so let's figure out who this new leader is. Go to Mikey Dan. Mikey Dan, where are you? Coming there. Spence off pit road. Mikey Dan got the lead by pitting 2 laps prior to Spence the Prince. Put Mikey Dan, well, not out front, because out front would be the 41 car. Now the 19 car is Scooter Man. My previous pick to win. He might come back to you later. Is a pick to win. Definitely, anytime we go to road courses, Scooter Man is top of my list. Pick to win.
Really?
Yep.
Road course guy.
Yep.
As he makes his way to pits.
Yep. So that's gonna relinquish the lead to Train Man.
Hey man. Train.
Just kidding, Train Man on pit road. That's gonna give the lead to Mikey Day, but he is side by side, I believe, with Spencer Prince? Maybe? Oh, no, he's not. There's a second between them. I told you that my glasses are... That thing's so damn small. That is not what she said. So Mikey Dan with the pit maneuver to get him the lead. And, yeah.
Mikey and Spence 1-2, like they've been this whole stage.
Yeah. Yeah, most of stage 2. And they're getting into heavy lap traffic here now too.
So this lap traffic messes things up.
Messes it up, I think it's just gonna make it better.
It messes up for one of these guys.
Ah,
Make it better racing.
You can't be the leader and not know how to pass somebody.
That's true.
Been racing good though.
If you get wrecked by a lap car, it's on you, not the lap car.
And Formula One, they just move him out of the way. Give him a blue flag, tell him to.
Oh, NASCAR has a blue flag with a yellow line in it too, but we're rednecks, we're rebels. You think we're gonna follow a blue flag with a yellow line in it? Come on. Short track where I grew up, we had the Miss Piggy flag. It was pink. And it was for if you were running in too many lanes when people were trying to pass you. Pick a lane and stick in it.
Really?
Before they stick you. And that lap car there, the 2 car, able to block up the 32 and let Spence go. And there it is. Spence to Prince. To the front.
28 laps remaining.
So, if you wanted to, you now are at the lap where you can make it the rest of the way on fuel and tires. 27 to go was where they needed to get to be able to get a full tank and 4 fresh rubbers.
So you think they might pit early here?
I mean, if I was Maverick, if I was Scooterman, well, Scooterman just pitted, but if I was one of these guys right here that are seconds behind,
It's a little bit,
That's what you do.
I would be down pit road right now.
you got fresh tires, you can be fast.
I don't see anybody going.
Yeah, but-
Yeah.
Nope, because they're just going to follow the leader and do what the leader does. And if you follow the leader, you'll never become the leader.
So I was saying, it's like you're in the back of the pack, the view never changes.
Well, yeah, but
You're watching everybody else in front of you.
absolutely. But I agree. But if you're, if you're following the leader, you're not the leader. That's one of Niner Dan's things. I'm going to make sure I
It's 99
copyright
qual.
that. Interesting. It's like, one time I had to remind one of our mutual, well, DB the best. When you win the stages and the points, when you win the stages and the race, you increase your points lead if you're the points leader. I had to remind him of that one time.
Really?
I think that was probably my stupidest thing I ever said on a live broadcast. And I've said some stupid shit. Speaking of shit, I couldn't be on a Hell Yes Let's Go broadcast without mentioning, God, I wish Modelo's would sponsor us.
Hey, Modelo, if you're listening,
Yeah.
we need some sponsors. Sponsor the
We
channel.
don't really need the
Give us
sponsors,
some,
but Paul really wants the sponsor.
we need it. Use up some
Oh.
6-packs for every race.
All right, so out front, you got Spence to Prince still leading, but this battle for second starting to heat up. Or not. I can't tell if these are lap cars or if these are... Oh, no, it's, illuminated because third is
Grey Goose.
Grey Goose, but he is 4 seconds back as Mikey Day is only a little less than a second, or at a second behind Spence to Prince. And here we go through the field a little bit. Let's see what's going on. The 95 car and the 6 car battling hard. That is for 4th and 5th.
These final top 5 spots right here.
Yeah. And Scooterman, not having a Scooterman type of performance tonight. Oh, and the 88 car.
Tough time there.
Alrighty, and the 95 car hard under the 6 of the 99, the 6999 car. Man, they're battling hard. Look at how spaced out they get there. He drove real low, he went really high, and they're going to come off side by side down into turns 1 and 2. The 6 car on the outside, the 95 on the inside.
My bad.
That's the best battle we got going on.
It is, and that 95 car, as Spence to Prince on pit road, this is going to be your final pit stop, ladies and gentlemen.
Compound. APV on pit road because of Benny. A lot of guys get.
Alright.
Maverick into the pits. On a theme song or something?
Can you tell me what theme song that is?
I can't.
Choo choo. Well,
24 hours.
no, no. All right, there it is. Final pit stops of the race, and right now the current leader is going to be the 32 car of Mikey. Damn.
Yeah. So he will have to pit at least one more time. Let's see how this strategy change comes up. So what was that theme song to?
Hold on. I'm going to see if I can find it.
It's copyright.
Yeah. Most of my things on here that get copyrighted, I can't show in Russia.
Mike Dan coming on the pit road here. See where he comes out.
I'm gonna throw this one back to the 90s. Late 80s, early 90s, actually. For theme song. Oh no. Could you hear that?
No.
That's because I can't play it. I'm stupid. Because I'll show you in a minute.
You're in the party on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Makes sense. I don't know if Mikey Dan's leading, but he's out of the pit.
He is. So, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. So I couldn't play that theme song because when I went to play it, it took me off my headset because I'm broadcasting it a different way tonight. As Spence is back in 7th, the leader now is the 95 car,
James Cat.
who is almost an entire lap ahead of Spence Prince. So the last thing that Spence wants to see right now is a caution.
That would definitely.
And this 12 car is trying to give it to him. So the theme was to a cartoon back in the day called Darkwing Duck,
I'm not saying
the origination of Launchpad McQuack.
Quack.
Do you know who Launchpad McQuack is?
No.
Did you ever see DuckTales?
I think so.
Launchpad. The airplane flyer. The one that flew the airplane. Launchpad?
Man,
No?
if I've seen that, it's been 20 plus
Like Uncle
years.
Scrooge? The guy who swims in money? The duck who swims in money, excuse me, he's not a guy, he's a duck.
I kind of know what you're talking about.
Dr. Duck, he's a superhero.
Yeah, it's been 20 plus years since
Yeah.
I've probably seen that,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I don't remember much from those early days, but
Yeah, well, when there's trouble, you call DW. Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. 95 car hitting pit road, and that's gonna put Stepsis.
Sis loves easy.
Oh God,
Yeah, folks.
it's gonna put our OnlyFans account out front.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Actually, I think that's 24 cars.
I'm concentrating.
He's not. He's in 4th. Yep, because Scooter Man is in 3rd. The 95 car is still the leader at the
I'm
moment.
concentrating too much on this.
So let's put, who are we on now? All right, so let's move over to the 19 cars. Scooter Man. All right. The 24 car got around the 95, so move him up to 3rd. Scooter Man is your current leader.
Spencer Prince,
Our pole sitter and my original pick to win tonight until he had some shenanigans going on in stages 1 and 2.
He's got a nice little lead over Spencer Prince,
It
actually.
does, but it's only 2.7 seconds, and I do not believe he's pitted, unless he did the whole 9-damn pit strategy, which I don't think he did.
I think he's got a bit again.
We're about to find out.
So that would put Spencer Prince and Mikey
We
back.
only have 7 laps remaining. God, I think he could get out and push it for 7 laps.
He does got a nice gap. I don't know if he could have a gap enough.
Well, Toyotas are not known for being able to save fuel. I mean, Toyotas obviously are fuel-saving cars, but on this game, they're not known for saving fuel. Prius. Come on, Jake. Don't make me take your man card away.
I'm just saying, saving the fuel.
6 to go. 5 to go, excuse me.
Scooter man.
I wonder if Scooter's going to be able to pull this one out. Now, there's been many races I've called where this came down to these two right here. And there is no love lost between those two. Scooter's going to block all he can, and Spence is going to take all he can from Scooter. This is going to be a hell of a last 4 laps here.
Imagine if Scooter took your strategy, his tires are probably falling off by now.
Yeah, but so are... Oof. Scooter's going to pull down and drive it in deep. And not deep enough, not able to get to the backside of Spence. Spence going to drive away. And... Oh, man. Here comes the 32. 32 up under Scooter. Lifts him up out the way.
Scooter's car's falling off here.
As we have 3 laps remaining. Oh, big wreck!
Oh,
Big wreck. This...
bring out a caution.
Ew, I don't believe they do. There should not.
Oh, there's car
There is
falling
no
off.
way to do a caution here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, cars all over the place. They're just parking themselves.
Everybody is
Oh, I'm still spinning. What the fuck?
running out of tire. 2 to go. Mikey Day back by 1.2 seconds into sprint. Spence, I don't think he's going to have enough juice to get to him.
We only got 4 cars on the lead lap now, so.
Yep, Trainman running 5th, 1 lap down. Scooterman 4th at the end of the lead lap. Spence, the Prince coming around to get 1 to go, and here comes Mikey Dan. Mikey Dan closing in tight on the back of Spence the Prince. Last lap right here in Phoenix. Oh, Mikey Dan cutting low. Is he going to have enough juice to get there? He is not. And your winner, Spence the Prince. Mikey Day coming in 2nd. Jacob coming in 3rd. Trainman coming in 4th.
Skepsis loves to fit. Maverick 6. 999's 7th. Grey Goose 8. 9th. And Rick 69. 10.
Thanks.
Good race.
We're going to talk to you. And Goose.
Okay, so who was at 2nd place? It was Mikey, or Mike,
J-Cab.
Mikey Dan.
Mikey Dan was 2nd.
Well, I done a little better than I thought I
Chico
was
was
going to.
JCAB.
ABE. Cave Cab.
Damn it, you fucked me
up too, Goose.
365.
I know.
Hey, congratulations, Spence.
Thank you, thank you.
Good race, Spence.
Thanks, buddy.
Overall, good race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a good race.
Hey, you know, I learned a lot with my driving following y'all. You know, with, like, yeah, to begin with, I was getting upset, right? But once I
Alright,
sit back and
so
followed y'all,
send out
I
invites
see
for the
where
top
I was
3.
driving in too hard.
Let's see if
I got so
they
much faster.
join us.
If you drive in too hard, you can't. You
Great race. That was a lot of fun, for sure. And here we are, joined by man, something about that 24 car this season. Let me tell you, if he ain't doing it in NASCAR, he's doing it on NASCAR Heat 5.
He's doing it in NASCAR too.
He sure as hell is, dude. What a day for the 24 at Phoenix. I'm not sure if the other two, I did add them. I'm not sure if they're going to jump in here or not. But we'll talk with you, man. I mean, I guess. Is that right? I guess we kind of need to talk to the winner, I guess.
He is the winner.
He is the winner.
Dominant.
Man, I'm not going to lie to you. When I started in the first 2 laps of the race, I was like, all right, Scooterman's my pick to win. And then I got into stage 1, and I was like, man, Spence is good. Then I got into stage 2, and I'm like, this Mikey Dan dude is on fire. And then as we started stage 3, I looked at Jake and I said, Jake, who's your pick to win? He's like, I'm not stupid. It's Spence. So you were Jake's pick to win tonight, man. You had a fast car out there. I mean, tell me about your night. And with this being, you know, it's been over a year since I broadcast for y'all. Give me a little update on the season so far and what you have going on. What's coming up here in the next couple weeks, and tell me about some of these new guys as well. Mikey Day, Dan. Not quite sure who he is, but he's got a little fire car under him, and yeah. Fill me in, man. What's going on?
Mikey Dan is new to the league. Jacob's new to the league. Mikey's on Goose's team, aka Team Haas. Jacob is on Toyota Illuminated's team, Gibbs, whatever you want to call it. And then it's me, Maverick, Gary, Swerve, and I feel like and Corey. And then that's Hendrick team. You got Scooter, Loom, Jacob, Rick, Polly D on Toyota, and then a bunch of new guys, but also a bunch of guys that were here last year. So it's been interesting. It's been a little rocky start. You know, everyone's trying to learn how everyone else drives around them and stuff.
Oh, I completely understand that, man. I have yet to see a league that has started here since the beginning of the NASCAR season that isn't at least 5 races in right now and still trying to figure out how to race with each other. It's always a new growing, learning experience, those first 5-6 races. But once you figure it out, league racing is the most fun thing on the planet.
Exactly.
So, yeah. And, man, Maverick, that was one I was looking at tonight, too. Had a fast car for a little while, kind of fell off, but now that you're on his team, so I know he's going to be getting some good setups. Thank God he's on my Hendrick team in the league I'm in. So maybe you feed him and he can feed me. You know.
Maybe, you never know.
All right. So we're also joined. Who else joined the party? I saw someone.
Jacob.
Jacob, hey, 3rd place.
Yes, sir.
95 car, right? Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the booth. And so this is your first season. Tell me how the start of the season's going for you, and congratulations on, to me, getting a top 3 at one of the hardest tracks to keep your tires under you on this game.
Yeah, thanks. So far, it's, I think, fairly good season. Top 5 finishes the majority of the time, which is good. And like you said, yeah, this track is all about tire wear. I took a chance on 2 tires at the last pit stop. I thought it was going to bite me, but towards the end, managed P3. So not bad. I'm happy with the P3.
Podium's always good.
It is. I've
good points too.
It is. I cannot believe that you took 2 tires. That's that's just crazy to me. I would never take 2 tires. It's like same in Atlanta and Phoenix. I would never take 2 tires unless like I only was on a motorcycle. But yeah, congratulations, man. Top 3. We're gonna keep a spot for you in the booth because I have a feeling we're gonna be talking to you post race a lot this season with the top 5s you've been racking up. And did old Mikey Dan show up? Because he was Niner Dan's pick to win.
He did not.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight then, I guess. Spence, I think, has another race he's got to go get in and try to win another one at Phoenix tonight. Hey, that one is a... I can't wait to turn it on. Anyway, I've already popped the popcorn. All right, guys. That's going to do it for us this week. Hey, no problem, no problem. You're going to get a little bit of me, some Jake. King Seadout's going to make some drive-bys with us this season, and we're going to be here for the long haul. So we'll catch you guys next week when we head to Atlanta, where I've seen these boys race, and I know it's going to be a hell of a race. So until next week, we'll catch you right here.